Chris Ball, and I've been asked to speak to you today about Canada and the hydro market that exists in our great country. My background is, for the last 25 years, I've been a financier of most of the major independent power producers in Canada. And with that, I think I've gained enough knowledge of the different jurisdictions and the areas and the political landscape to give you a brief overview of where we stand today in that marketplace. Well, it comes from two things. First of all, the contract has to take care of that. So we don't change the mix. We still look at the 80-20 because we believe the disciplines are still at the 80-20 level. So that seems to be fine. What has to happen is that, and the returns aren't going to change. Entrepreneurs still need somewhere between a 10, let's say a 9 or 10% return to 12 to 50, depending on the risk profile they are. The lenders are still there because they have that power purchase agreement that's good for 20 years, 25, and in cases on the soft contracts, 40 years. So it's a very bankable thing. So unless the energy price is at a certain level, then we won't be successful because the returns won't be there. So it's a match between the two. Unfortunately, the capital costs have escalated tremendously. It's big. We're just finishing a small one now, and it's somewhere about 6,000 megawatts, 6 million a megawatt, which is astounding. When I first did a project like that, it was 2.5 million a megawatt. Mm-hmm. So in 20 years, we've seen almost a tripling of the costs. And then if you look at the costs, why have things tripled? And some is material, some is labor. A lot is basic. More feasibility studies are required. More consultations are required. Engineering is not just done for the plant, it's got to be done for third parties, environmental concerns through the provinces. Interconnection is a new cost. Interconnection was always normally borne by the utility. Now they're saying we want you to share that. They're not willing to give you the historical ownership of that forever, which has always been the debate. So those things have added to the costs. They're not going to go away, I don't think. So the question is, even if the costs are what they are today, they're not going to. I don't see them going down anywhere. There's no market that I see that says, okay, we're going to do less environmental studies. We're just going to rubber stamp anything you say that goes, and we're going to pay for our own transmission line. I mean, those barriers will never go away. So.